Right, so we went to City Hardware to get a split aircon because it's so boiling hot in the summer here.
Yeah.
It's like a heat box.
We are in an oven.
I decided I'll go into my overdraft and get this split aircon. So anyway, long story short, the guy told me 3 times that everything was in this box to connect the aircon. And I took his word for it, never really looked at the box. And basically we needed a 2.5 aircon for the square meterage we've got. Anything less, it's just going to be working overtime, it's going to be a waste of time. So we get to this home and Mel's having a breakfast here and she's looking at the box and she says,
I asked you, right?
And I'm on my computer and she says, honey, what does 2.5 HP mean? And there was a big pause before I turned round because I'm thinking, I hope she's not looking at the aircon. And I looks round and I says, where did you get that from, babe? And she says, there, on the aircon. I says, oh, you're having a giraffe. I says, sorry, babe.
We're stupid, right? Because we did not look.
I didn't look at the box. No, I just took his word for it. It got delivered. Yeah, it got delivered, right? They just put it on a car a mile away from us. Wasn't looking at the box because obviously if I'd have seen that, that's not 2.5, it's 2.0. So
we need 2.5.
we need 2.5 and the price we paid was really more than I could afford. Well, I couldn't afford it obviously because I went into overdraft, but you know what I mean.
And we went there, we talked,
so
we tell to them about that.
We go back and he says, oh, just bring it back, sir, and we'll exchange it for the bigger one, and all you've got to do is pay the extra, which is a lot more money. So we were pretty stuffed because we couldn't do that, could we, babe?
Yeah.
We couldn't do it. So we'd paid 1,000 plus for this, that's no good. We've got an aircon that we've got to pay a load more money to get the 2.5. And for all the trolls out there, we're not asking for money, by the way, we're just telling you what happens on our day-to-day stuff. So we're pretty much up
Disappointed.
the you-know-what creek and disappointed about it. So that's that. So we're going to get onto the spices next, guys. So just hold on. We're going to have a talk about what I use every day to lose my weight.
Okay, guys.
So I keep getting asked to do a video on what I have every day when I'm on my weight loss, which I've been on for like, is it 1 week?
I know,
No, a week.
because we've been to already.
Yeah, I've had food, so we can't. There was one of the days we went to a wedding and I had some food. So I've been on it about 5 days, and already my stomach's gone from that to what it is now.
Because of this.
Because of this.
So just
Now,
try it.
just a disclaimer before we start, I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving advice.
You can try, there's nothing.
This is what we do. No, we can't say try it, because we're giving advice. So, this is what we do. Now, please, guys, I'm just telling you what I do. I don't need loads of messages saying, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong. It works for me, how it is. And if you were to try some of this stuff, it may work for you, but if you've got any kind of medical conditions, consult your doctor before you start doing anything like this. Not that, in my opinion, anything that I show you today will hurt. It doesn't matter, you know, how much you do it. So let's get started. So, you know, on previous videos, guys, I've mentioned since I come to the Philippines, I was a truck driver and also a truck assessor. and my health was fantastic. It was in tip-top condition. Never had blood pressure problems. Never had any kind of medical issues. Then as soon as I come to the Philippines and start eating the baboy and the rice and the greasy stuff and the sweet stuff and the Red Horse, which I don't drink anymore, by the way, my blood pressure went up through the roof to dangerous levels, and I mean really dangerous. And I always knew my blood pressure was high because I'd get pain in my neck here, and then I'd go on the monitor and it'd be through the roof. Once that pain started, it'd be through the
And
roof.
since you try to drink this every day,
So I'm not talking about, obviously I've had breaks where I've stopped taking this and I've been eating the normal Filipino food, and my blood pressure has gone, and my cholesterol, by the way, it's gone from normal to being through the roof again. So even though now recently I've started this again, even if I start eating normal, I will never stop taking this stuff along with the food that I shouldn't be eating. So let's get started. This is called cayenne pepper.
what?
Cayenne pepper, or cayenne pepper, whatever. And it's called a miracle spice, but in actual fact it's a fruit, it's not a spice, believe it or not. So I've been led to believe from what I've been looking at. And this is amazing stuff. You take this stuff and the health benefits are amazing. What's the health benefits of cayenne?
Number 1, helps digestion,
Helps your digestion. Number 2,
provides detox support,
detoxes your body all the way through. Gets all the bad toxins out of your colon and different stuff. It's like a really good detox.
next, relieves joint and nerve point. Speaking of that, before you have suffering like every time you stand up,
Yeah.
you have a joint pain.
If you suffer from aches and pains, bad joint pain, like I had a fight when I was younger and I broke my little finger here, the knuckle. I broke it, and I've always had pain, and it's gone into my wrists. And then sleeping, when I get up in the morning, my back, I couldn't stand up. As soon as I started taking this, all that pain went. And I'm 100% serious, I'm not exaggerating in any way. As soon as I started taking the cayenne, all kinds of things happened. My energy level was there and everything. I wasn't feeling hungry or nothing. What's the others, babe?
Supports weight.
Yeah, helps you lose weight because it heats up your body, makes you sweat a bit more, and it helps you lose weight. Next, babe.
Work as anti-irritant.
Anti-irritant. I'm not sure what that one is, but next one.
Boosts metabolism.
Yeah, boosts your metabolism, so that helps you lose weight as well.
Next, fights cold and flu.
Yeah, you shouldn't get any cold and flus if you use this. I use this 3 times a day. I mix it with water and put in some black pepper as well, and it's just amazing.
I tried that just only now because I have sore throat.
What happened?
It's better.
Sore throat this morning. She
Yeah.
tried it. Her throat's better now. What's next, babe?
Source of vitamin A.
It's a massive. It's not just vitamin A. It's got all kinds of minerals in it, all kinds of vitamins in it. It's absolutely amazing.
Next, prevents allergies.
Allergies. So if you suffer from hay fever or anything like that, it helps with that.
Next, prevents blood clots.
Yeah. This is such a miracle. We'll call it a spice for argument's sake. You know, if you've done any first aid or anything like that, and you know if somebody has a heart attack, you're supposed to get an aspirin, put it under the tongue, let them swallow an aspirin, maybe no more than 2 aspirins until the ambulance comes, get them to hospital. It's supposed to thin the blood, and it helps with the heart attack. Now, I've done some research online with this, and this is absolutely mega compared to an aspirin. It's been reported that people that's had heart attacks, they've put Cayenne under their tongue and made them drink some Cayenne, and the heart attack has been stopped dead. Pardon the pun. No more heart attack, because this stuff keeps your blood thinned, and as far as I can see, it keeps my blood pressure normal. My blood pressure, as soon as I start taking this again, goes bang down to normal, and I mean normal. I can't explain it.
Compare before, because we've been to the doctor before, right? Because you have always blood pressure.
Always.
Even can you and even you already drink the medicine, you still a high blood.
Yeah, we've got to. I'm doing it. I'm sorry, babe, but we're going to rush through this. It's going to take all day, and people's going to get bored. That's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to get enough information to you. Yeah, I was on medication. I was on cholesterol medication. I was on high blood medication. It did not get my blood pressure down.
Yeah.
It always kept going up and down, and always dangerously high.
And it's good also this one, because this one is the natural herbal.
Yeah.
Than the medicine.
You've got to get the 100% natural stuff. Don't get anything. I mean, this is okay as an interim. This is from one of the local stores, but it's not pure. You know, I'm waiting for the pure stuff to come.
We got this guys in Lazada.
Yeah.
You remember how much is this?
I can't remember how much it was, but I got a lot of it. So my blood pressure is totally normal. I feel great.
Let's next. It's a garlic.
Yeah.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy.